Do you know where your private practice clients are coming from? Most private practices don't actually take the time to track who is sending them clients, but it's such a hugely important part of running a thriving practice. The good news is you can actually use SimplePractice to track not only where your referrals are coming from, but also to send out releases of information so that you can begin building established clinical relationships with those referral sources. Today, we're going to be talking about using SimplePractice to track your referrals. We're going to review what referral reports look like, where to record each client's referral sources, how to use a release of information form to build your referral base, and how to send that form to clients using SimplePractice. My name is Kelley Stevens, and I teach therapists how to build private practices. If you want to know more about me, there's a link to my website below. Okay, let's see what a real referral report looks like. I'm going to show you on my sample account, so don't worry, there's no client data here. Access the report by going to Analytics and then to Reports. Then click the Referral Income Report. This is an example, and this isn't my report, but it's very similar. We can see that we're getting 3 clients from a few doctors that I've connected with, and we're getting 5 clients from my website. Why is it important to track your referrals? This gives you the information that you need to know where to spend your time and where to spend your marketing budget. The other reason is because we provide good clinical care through this method. Ideally, we are surrounding clients with a circle of support of other providers who work with them. So let's say a client's doctor sent you that client. Ideally, you're getting a release of information for that doctor so you're able to coordinate care and really help that client in a more comprehensive way. Plus, it's really easy to set up and share with your clients, so why not do it and get a better picture of their healthcare team? So how can you start recording your client's referral sources? That's done on the client profile. Search for the client and open their profile. Click on the little edit button to access their settings. Scroll down to the very bottom of the Client Info tab. In the Referred By section, click the drop-down. After you add your referral sources, this will list them as an option to select for this client, like you see here. To add a new referral source, at the bottom of the drop-down, click Create New Referral. Name the referral and add it. Now, when you select a referral source, it will be listed in your referral report. So that's the tracking part. The question is, what's the easiest way to find this information from your clients? Okay, so here's how I do it. I include questions in my initial intake form, and those questions are this. Number 1, who referred you to my private practice? Number 2 is, can I send that person a thank you card for sending you my way? And number 3 is, would you like to sign a release of information for me to speak with that person? To set this up, it's going to take 3 steps. First, you need to create the form from a template or build your own. Second, you need to send it to your client. Third, you need to review their responses and put it on the client profile. All right, so let's jump back into my sample account and review how to create a release of information form. First, go to Settings and then Notes and Forms. This lists all your active forms, and at the top, go to the Template Library tab. Here, you can scroll down and SimplePractice has a few templates already built in. If you want to use one of these, just click Add. This adds it to your My Notes and Forms page. Click on the form name and edit it in the template builder. To learn how to use this editor, there's a link to the Help Center video in the upper right of the page. Basically, you can click to edit these questions and click and drag to move them around, or add new items. So let's add a question that asks, who referred you to my private practice? And click and drag to move them around. I'll quickly add my other questions here, so let's cue the elevator music. Click Save, and make sure the checkbox is checked next to the form to make it active. Let's click Preview to see what the final form looks like. Next, step 2 is to send this to the client. You can send this as a part of your intake or after the first session. On the client profile, click Share. Select the form, click Share and Send. Now, let's show a little preview of what this looks like from the client's perspective. You can see how easy it is to share this info with you. All right, now step 3, you're gonna add this information to your client's profile. In their client profile, you'll see the intake forms listed on the client overview page. Let's click this one to take a look. Click on the little edit button to access their settings. Scroll down to the very bottom of the client info tab. In the Referred By section, click the drop-down. Click Create New Referral. Name the referral and add it. What do we do with this information? If this is another practitioner in your community, I already listed that question in my intake paperwork of, can I send this other person a thank you note? So you could send that thank you note, or better yet, you could drop off a thank you note and meet them in their office. That's a great icebreaker. So if you want to start connecting with other practitioners in your community, make sure to set aside some time to set this up in your SimplePractice account. It's easier than you think it is. If this video was helpful to you, please share it with a colleague and like and subscribe.